Radio.
1, 2, 3.
She was out working one night, and I got home off a gig early, and our place where we lived, the television, somebody rings the bell downstairs, to get in the building, and you could turn to this channel on the TV, right, and you'd be able to see who was at the door. So I sometimes, for fun, would just kind of go up and down the dials just to see who's walking by the TV or the door, and I'm doing that, and I catch her and this guy right on the thing, and then the two of them just start making out right in front of my fucking door. So
how hard did you get?
I was I walked right into that one.
You dead, man. You dead. Go check him. He's dead. I don't even want to look around right now. You're dead. My man is dead. And there they were. How hard you get? Boom, 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 boom.
Did you hear my new priest joke? No. The two priests are driving along, and the cops pull them over, and the cop comes up to the priest that's driving, and he says, "We're looking for a couple child molesters." And the priest looks at the other priest, and he turns back to the cop, and he says, "We'll do it."
Did the ladies really like Andre, or was it more of a freak show?
The thing that I witnessed, and what I call Andre handsome, no. But he was very engaging. And then around certain ladies, then he starts speaking French, and he becomes the Frenchman.
Oh, Jesus.
And all of a sudden, it's like they're like, oh,
right.
And then he changes.
Girls are so silly.
And they're like, this the personality. He's like, come here, come over here, mon chéri.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you my mic anymore.
And it's pretty cool.
And then it didn't hurt that he had a fire hydrant in his pants. Booing to the point no one could hear him at first, so now he has to scream over everybody. And then by the end of it, everyone stood up and gave him a standing ovation. And the rest is history for Bill Burr. I think that was a massive moment in his career.
I hope you all get in your Ford Focuses and fucking drive off the side of that faggot-ass Ben Franklin bridge. You fucking one-bridge having piece of shit city that no one gives a fuck about. The terrorists will never bomb you people because you're fucking worthless and no one cares about you. You are this high above New Orleans. No one gives a shit. FEMA would never show up for you fucking assholes. I hope your mother has herpes in the center of her asshole and you go home tonight, you lick it, you get it on your tongue, and some other horrific shit happens that involves cancer. To all of you, 11 minutes left.
A massive moment.
What size shoe are you?
7.5.
Oh, she ain't gonna like you, brother.
You have a 7.5 size foot?
God.
A short little Italian guy.
Oh, Jesus.
7.5? I gotta look at this.
Let me see.
Let me see your kitty shoes. He's got kitty shoes. Carl's not the tallest guy.
I'm an 11.
But you got giant feet.
You might have more problems than being nice.
We were talking to Bruce Pritchard and Conrad, and I got to ask you about this because when he was writing for the WWE, he swore that they were trying to work a story. Who was working the storyline? Vince, right? It was Vince's idea, your dad, where he wanted an incest angle with you and Stephanie. And I think, was it Bruce that stepped in and was like, yo, we just can't do this. Do you have any memory of this?
Well, my sister's hot. I don't know if I really would have minded that.
You got a new fan here, Shane. I'm going on Amazon. I'm buying a Shane poster. Who's my favorite wrestler? Shane, period.
You mind if we hear the midget joke, though?
Well, it's going around, but it's the greatest fucking joke where the guy smashes in a car in front of him and the other driver gets out. It's a dwarf. And the dwarf goes and looks at the damage and comes to the guy's window. He says, I'm not happy. The guy says, well, then which one are you?
You went with it?
I looked at her and says, honey, you don't have to ask. Whatever you want to do. If it's that bad, we'll work it out later. But we're going to close. We're closing this. And that was it. And I dealt with it, and it was, like, she drank a lot of water, so it was kind of, it wasn't like if I pee on you, you're going to smell for a month. It's like a skunk in a hallway. Like, if I pee on you, you're going to get tomato juice baths for a month.
It's going to smell like a basement after a hurricane. Oh, my God. I think it was the Rolling Stones pinball machine. Very, very rare. That, what's his name?
Al Dukes.
Yeah, Al Dukes, who works for the Fan now. He brought in because he was trying to be, close to me. And that just...
It was so creepy how he was trying to be friends.
Yes!
It was the Wild West there, it was.
Yes, it smelled of desperation. So I'm like, when I smell desperation, that's the worst. So right in front of him, I took a sledgehammer and I busted this vintage Rolling Stones pinball machine.
You are correct, sir. Now who wants to hear a vintage Rolling Stones pinball machine get smashed into little bitty pieces?
This is so
I just got it as a gesture.
Yeah, we accept Visa, MasterCard.
Business relationship thing.
Boy. Yeah,
I can't stop it.
Oh, my God, no. Oh, my God.
It's gone!
Artie was going to pull him into the dark side, and that was going to be it, because Artie gets on heroin and just trashes everybody, and he's like a hateful prick. I would love to beat the shit out of him. Anyway, see, I almost ran out of breath saying that.
I saw that.
But
if you stuttered on the last word of that, that would have made this podcast.
Oh yeah,
I would love to beat the shit out of him.
I would have went into cardiac arrest. And now they have, I think, 6 to 10. Writers. even though it starts with a W, it has an R sound. R's are fucking with me lately, Jack.
That is a new sound. But we're out in California. I hadn't seen that one.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking
you
smell
just swallowed.
that.
You just swallowed the Cuban's hero.
I know.
I can't even.
I just swallowed a Cubana.
Wow.
A Cubana. It's even better.
Was the good old Twitter people that have the longest memory. They're like elephant memories.
Oh, my God.
So then they're like, I bet you that jacket has pee-pee stains on it. I bet you he's wearing it so his girl can pee on him. That jacket's ruined. It's full of Mike pee-pee sauce.
And Carl, you nailed it, because what happened was when the first podcast came out, when I said it, I took her to meet Mike Francesa. She tweets the picture, and she's like, who the fuck are these 5-6 people? I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, does Mike know that you like to get peed on? Mike Francesa pees on you. Mike and the pee dog. I'm like, oh. So now...
Mike peed on his girlfriend. What a man.
I hit my head.
What are you doing?
I got him snorting.
So she was pissed. I'm like, listen, it was an old...
Mike in the pee dog.
Howard was goofing on our Christmas gifts. Like everyone gave him Christmas gifts, and I was like,
You had to give him Christmas gifts?
Yeah, everybody gave him, and that year Howard gave us our Christmas gift, and
it came in the mail. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, it was a canister of popcorn, 3 different flavors: caramel, regular, and cheddar. And it had our name written on around it.
It was a round can like a foot and a half by 2 feet tall, and it was divided like with a piece of cardboard with 3 disgusting kinds.
And I literally, Opie, I kid you not, I literally stuck my arm in there, thinking there had to be a check on the bottom.
Sure.
Of it. I thought I would like a cracker jack prize.
Like this is the goof.
This is the goof, but there'll be a check.
Let me give him.
So I went on the air. And Howard was goofing on it. I was like, well, Howard, you gave me a canister with fucking popcorn in it for Christmas. And he goes, oh, well, that was Allison. I go, I stuck my arm in there looking for a check. And then I walked out of the studio, and Ganji, the guy in the show, goes, I did the same thing. I put my arm in there.
The whole studio. Let me tell you what it was. She must have gone
through popcorn.
Okay, she must have gone to some boutique. She went to a boutique where they said, you buy this canister and they wrote in very ornate, fancy lettering to Jackie and Nancy, Jokeland with the date. And I'm sure that's what they did for John and everybody. And that was, I guess, what was supposed to make it special. So you could keep the fucking garbage can that came in. And John calls me up and says, "Did you find the check?" I almost fucking had a heart attack. I laughed so hard.
Howard doesn't give a fuck about you people.
Oh, I got listen to this one. Listen to this one. You will not.
He's so happy.
You
don't even exist.
You will not believe
when he turns that mic off. He doesn't even know your names.
I don't know if John knows
Sorry,
this
guys.
story. Listen to this one. Yeah. 1 year, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
told me it.
I don't know if you got.
Is this about the camera? Yeah.
I think I like Howard now.
Howard thinks he might be your brother.
He's so disillusioned. He thinks he's still at the top.
Oh my God! So you guys were digging around the popcorn for a check.
Yeah, and then and then another year he gave us
sticky hands into the
Hilarious.
studio. Another year he
And they
gave
got cheddar dust all over their hair.
yeah,
in their arm hair.
It never comes out.
It was that nasty shit, you know. The popcorns, it's like yellow with like sealed butter on it, you know, like that disgusting.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't eat the popcorn.
My humidor's half empty.
Damn, you guys went through some cigars, huh?
Oh my God, some beautiful ones.
You went through some bats.
Look at this one. That's the rarest thing in the world. That's from Havana, Cuba.
That actually smells really good.
Nice? This cures all right here.
What is that?
Without.
What is that?
Watch it. You see how it smells like a fucking party in here?
No, but it smells nice. It smells.
does. It's
That
good.
cigar smoke is nice.
3 sprays. You're all done.
What do you mean you're all done?
Fucking cleans the whole joint up like in a fucking Taj Mahal.
Give me a flamethrower. I'll get this place all done for you.
You got paper stuck to your food.
Howard used to goof on Johnny Carson all the time because he would say, "How dare Johnny not have Joan Rivers on as a guest?"
Right.
R. I told you R's.
Fucking R's.
No, he said Joan Rivers. He didn't say Joan.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Jay Leno has always told me, like, and I did this with Ralphie May. I stutter on R's. But, you know, Ralphie had said, yeah, it's okay to laugh. It's okay to laugh. That's what my therapist always did.
That's a beast.
No.
That is a motherfucker.
So Ralphie had Tempe Improv. It's okay. It's okay. You laugh all you want. God.
No, I didn't know it was coming.
No, because I was about to say, wow, you don't stutter.
I know. It was like,
No, R's have been killing me lately.
Let me cross that question.
I got the invite, I swear to God, and I didn't go, and I'm an idiot for not.
No, I got the invite. He invited me up there. It was the day after The Apprentice.
What happens up there when you get the invite?
Well, I'm in the 26th floor. He's like, "Hey, I'm running for president." I'm like, "No, you're not." "Oh, no. I'm running for president." I said, "You're not." Shut up. He says, "What are you talking about?" "I'm not. I'm just telling you right now, I'm running for president. I just hired this guy, Corey Lewandowski." And I said, "Listen," I said, "you're doing this for publicity, okay? I know you. You're not running for president. I've been on your plane.
Yeah.
Why do you want to carry the press around on your plane? I've been up in your apartment. You got 19,000 square feet. Why do you need to live in a White House 5,400 square feet on the second floor?" I said,
We're just going over square footage.
You're not stepping down. You're not stepping down into the White House. No. I'm the only guy to fix these problems. I'm running.
My guy told me also that back in the day when he worked at Disney, he was lucky enough to bring Michael Jackson around. So he says.
Did they tie him up like Hannibal Lecter?
We lost so many pets, and then in the end, we lost my dad in front of the house we grew up in. Yes. Although he walked himself to the ambulance and gave all his info on the way to Huntington Hospital.
Just a soldier.
Fucking walked himself. Yeah. He was on blood thinner, so.
That's what got him.
Boy.
That's
Woo,
what
you motherfucker.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Sorry.
He gave all his info, and then because he's on blood thinners, he was internally bleeding, and then his skull couldn't handle the blood, and that's when he went into the coma.
Oh, man.
So anyway, wow.
Yeah, that took a turn.
Take a second. Joey, play one of those stupid songs.
No. I got one better. You bastard.
Play when you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Play The Gambler.
Here you go.
The Gambler, he broke even.
Oh, my dad loved Frank Sinatra. What's that?
You want a little for the old?
Oh, a little. Why you have Viagra pills in your pill box?
That's what the box is for.
So you remember you don't in case
If you don't double up.
Oh.
You want to go?
Maybe.
So I'm going to put it in the bread? Like you're a bad dog?
And then we're going to finish the podcast in the creepy cabin with boners. I kind of want to do that.
And Opie hang out with boners?
Not because it's gay. I just kind of want to do that now. I want to pop a pill with my pal Carl and sit here with boners and podcast. How great would that be?
We'll call the show Two Dicks.
You should ignore the pussy fart, right?
What do you mean?
Oh my God, this is. I've been waiting forever for somebody to talk about this openly.
You should ignore the pussy fart, right?
I think so. I think, also, though, I mean, you're married, but she's not going to leave you if you laugh.
No.
So you can have a laugh.
Yeah, we could.
You just can't act like you don't like it.
Right. Oh,
you
no,
just
that's
act
what
like
I do.
It's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I give
What
a
do
wink.
you do?
I give a wink and I go, nice.
Yeah, exactly.
And then she's like, great.
Because also, I mean, it's, you're partially responsible.
Right.
They don't just happen,
You're creating that pressure.
If a pussy farts in the forest, a tree falls down.
I called you a pussy. Get over here and say that.
He's like, "Oh, come over here and put you in a headlock."
Oh, no, he's taking his glasses off. He's taking his glasses off. Here he goes.
All right. I wasn't going to hurt. I know.
Who are you?
Not intentionally.
Who are you?
Firefighter, crazy bastard.
What do you mean you're not going to hurt me? My neck's fucked up. What's up, buddy?
Oh, this is my buddy Sean Bell.
How are you?
Oh, he's all scared.
You're right. He said I'm not going to hurt you that far.
You're the one that said come over here and say that.
Don't say it.
This is a real fucking bar.
I don't like pound cake, especially when they put the fucking
Marble?
icing on it.
That's
Pound cake with
lemon
icing.
pound cake.
Huh?
That's lemon pound cake. I agree. There should be no icing on pound cake.
No icing on pound cake.
But if you don't like pound cake,
I really don't.
You have to go to the hospital. Your mouth is broken.
Why?
It's called pound cake because you need a pound of butter to make it.
I understand that.
It's delicious.
I don't like pound cake.
Have you ever had the Sara Lee pound cake, the gold standard of pound cake?
Yeah, I have.
Very good. Have you had Entenmann's?
No. There's only one Entenmann's I get, and you're saying it wrong. It's Entenmann's.
I said Cuban way.
It's Entenmann's.
El Entamenos.
If you pronounce it properly, it's Entenmann's.
Put some maracas in there, Joey.
Look at it. Look how it's spelled. It's pronounced Entenmann's. Carl! What's going on, brother?
No fucking beer? I've got one.
We just
We
started.
didn't know what you wanted. We didn't know what kind you wanted.
Bullshit.
We just started.
Get him a Coors Light and a Jim
Figures
Beam.
Opie, cheap Opie would be sitting next to a menorah.
That's true.
What the hell?
An electric one, too, a fake one.
There's
So
his
it's not
family
even-
crest.
Alaska.
Yeah.
You're traveling there. You could still just go into a recreational place and just all you got to show is an ID to prove you're 21.
Yeah, Alaska's
And,
crazy. My buddy
it's
runs
so good.
My buddy runs all the tours for Northern Lights. You know the Northern Light tours.
Mhm.
Ooh, and he's like, bro, the demographic changed instantly.
It's funny. It's funny you mention that because I think of a lot of your stories as being Aurora Borealis.
Yes.
I'm out.
I call this one Omaha, parentheses, Neil Young ripoff.
Thematically, this one's a little more old school. Omaha, bluebird. She's got her whole fist inside me, and I forgot my safe word. Is it Hamilton or Aaron Burr? Every time I get it wrong, it's another inch deeper. Oh, Jesus. Is it Cumberbatch or Babadook? It's kinda hard to concentrate when you're hanging from an old meat hook. Is it Stop Why would it be? I asked her for a hint, but she just took a shit on me. Oh, Jesus. Maybe it's rock, maybe it's roll, maybe it's please don't slide that rod into my penis hole. It's not help, it's not dear God. I found that one out when she hit me with a cattle prod. Oh Jesus, now I feel so empty and torn up inside. Not from guilt, but from that fist she made me ride. It's still in there, it's not going till the safe word I'll be knowing. But I'm blanking and she's laughing and her forearms about half in. And this was my first time I'm newly christened. When she talked safe words I should have listened, but I was distracted, watched her undressing. The fuck am I singing? Get back to guessing. Is it whip? Is it plume? Is it chair? Okay, I know it's not. I'm just naming shit that I see in this room. I give up. SOS. She's got her high heel on my throat, and now I'm losing consciousness.
Wacky surprise ending. Because I've lost consciousness.
I got it.
I just realized that song fits in with the theme that we started.
I was going to say, the podcast...
That wasn't even intentional.
No, the podcast started with a finger up your ass. I'm not going to explain that if you're just tuning in. And it ends with a fist.
Boo, 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 boo. Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, 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 boom. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.
I walked right into that one.
You dead, man. You dead.